Mm, okay, I'm audible and visible to all. One more. Confirm anyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So today we are uh, going to do the curve tracing. The curve tracing, what we have seen the procedures on that basis, we try to trace the curve. Uh, the question is there, very small questions. It is
The syllabus for MCQs is not known to us.
not getting. So MCQ is will be held on which day? This date came or is
The 13th of January.
13th of January. So exam will start MCQ from which day?
13th only.
13 January.
Okay, 13, 14, 15, 16, 3 days only.
till 21.
Up to
Yes.
21 MCQ exam.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, how this? Okay, let me check. MCQ exam, too much time given you. So 13, that means Thursday. Okay, from Thursday your exam will start. Okay, yes,
Yes, sir.
13, 14. And next Saturday, Sunday is holiday. 15 is the exam or not? 15,
No, sir. 17 say.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, complete that week from this here. Okay, from 30 minutes in the next week, we'll take Monday and Tuesday only class, 2 days class. Okay, no issue. So your MCQ syllabus, I think I will teach up to 11. What I teach up to 11th, that is your syllabus of MCQ first exam. Okay, means today is 7 Friday and next class on Monday and Tuesday. So hopefully curve tracing will be finished in the next coming two classes. So unit one is complete syllabus for your MCQ. MCQ examination is I think maybe 15 or 10 marks. Each question 1 marks or maybe some different combination may be given according to the levels of questions. Okay. So that question, that MCQ exam conducted in the Google form. Okay. So that Google form is link pasted in your Google Classroom. The test is scheduled for a given times, what the given mentioned in the MCQ timetable. So given time, and within that time you have to submit through your Google Classrooms. Okay. So MCQ is 10 question, maximum 10 question, or maybe 15 if the 15 marks of maximum 15 questions. The time is according to the questions level. Okay, minimum 30 minutes or maximum 45 minutes is given for you all to all the things activity. MCQ exam online. So I think curve means unit number one is complete syllabus for your MCQ first exam. Okay. So what I already taught, that's include your syllabus and what I'm teaching now in next two classes also that coming under syllabus. Okay. So in one line, unit one is your syllabus of MCQ first exam. Okay, it's clear. Yes,
Yes,
Ricky
sir.
is clear. Huh?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, one question, very simple one, but okay, better to start with a good one question. Small question, wasting time only. The question is here: trace the curve a square ax square is equal to y cube 2a minus y, or it can be written as like that: a square x square is equal to 2a y cube minus y to the power 4. Solution. So trace the curve, that means what we have done procedures in the last lecture, so that you have to follow. Okay. So you see, is it any means without the things, how we only one process. Let the point values, you give the x, you calculate y, and give the x, you give y. Okay, so that you will have some values, and also you have to give the parametric value, then you can draw this one. But what the other process we're seeing the curve tracing, in which we are evaluating some characteristics of the given equation. On that basis, we are going to draw the curve. So first we have seen the last lecture symmetry. Okay, so when you are going to draw, means you write here. Hmm. And this is question can write here. So given is square is equal to into a y cube minus y to the power 4. We start with the first one, symmetric. Here, symmetricity. Symmetricity, when you write this one only one-sided or two-sided, it's not issue. You wait. Now you see in this equations, only y term means x variables contains the even power, but y variables does not contain even powers. Okay, so you directly write um, since the equation of curve having even powers of x, therefore the curve is symmetrical about y-axis. Okay, symmetrical. So that is only things. That means other things is not possible. It's not symmetrical about the x-axis and the origin. Something it's not possible. You can see here. If you change like the last next point is what symmetrical about the y-axis. Okay, symmetrical opposite quadrants means opposite quadrant. You have to change x and y. Change to minus x and minus y. Okay, in this case, next about the x is equal to y, interchange x and y. And about y minus x, so x to minus y and y to minus x. Okay, the curve is passed through origin different things. So now we check here when we uh, interchange the x and y, the equation is completely changed. Okay, we will not get any symmetrical about the y is equal to x axis. We interchange the x to minus y and y to minus x. You see again it's completely changed its equation, not symmetrical about that y is equal to minus x. And other things are when we change what the second one about the origin x to just forget opposite quadrant x to minus x minus y. Okay, so this is minus, but it will change here. Minus will come here for the minus to a y cube, so it's changed the equation. So other not symmetricity we get, just what we get, you write. Okay, not getting, no need to write because unnecessarily you are waste. So, second one, you can see, so one person is passes through origin. So you see when we take x and y is equal to 0, so what? And there is no constant term also. Satisfy both side and no constant term. Simply write mm, set equation number one better to since equation one is free from constant. Therefore, the curve is passing through original. You can write in or in your language. It's not so easy. One more thing. Um, what is the tangent at the origin? We have seen also. You can also solve because origin it has some there is some special behavior by the double points, multiple points. So how we do that one? So double point, triple points. In you can see origin is okay. Tangents at the origin. If the curve passes through origin, then its tangent at the origin are found by equating the lowest degree terms of the equation zero. Okay, lowest degree term. So lowest degree term is what here when you write one sided. So y cube y for the highest lowest degree term is a square x square. Okay. Mhm. Tangent at origin. Lowest degree term of equation 1 is equal to 0. This implies that a square x square equal to 0. This implies that x is equal to 0 comma 0. So that means therefore there are two tangents at origin. So there are two tangents origin. So tangent's name is what? X is equal to 0 and x is equal to 0. Okay. Uh, Next third. So double point or multiple point. So no need to. Okay, what I'm writing 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not that much not compulsion to write. Okay, possible you write. Otherwise, you can directly go through. Okay, getting double points, multiple points, something manners. C B O B. Actually, we are getting double points at origin. Since there are two tangents at origin. There are two tangents at origin. Okay, one more thing, we are not drawing like that. The things what I we are doing here. Mm, okay, we do up. What I have done here, we do here. There are two tangents at origin. Therefore, the origin is double points. Double points of the curve one. Therefore, the origin is cusp. Because that means the two branches, double points we are getting. So that is the cusp. Okay, so far what we have done, okay, we can draw. Okay, it's not complete now. So as we know that Cartesian coordinate, this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, like that. Okay. Now the first is symmetrical about the symmetrical about the y-axis. Okay, so symmetrical to y-axis, but we still not found that it's crosses through what points. Intersection to the axis is also important. Okay, okay, now we remove this one. one intersection to the coordinates axis. Coordinate axis. Okay. Equation is what? T square x square is equal to y cube 2a minus y. Okay. So x is equal to 0. This is equation number 1. So equation 1 implies that 0, that means y cube and 2 minus y is equal to 0. This implies that y is equal to 0 and 2a. Okay, it's repeated, but intersection, that means when it intersection, we get only these 2 points. Similarly, y is equal to 0 in equation 1. This implies that is what x is equal to 0. 0. So we are getting the intersection and this passes through the origin, it is clear. And one more axis, it's intersecting at the origin, again intersection by that y is equal to 0 and y is equal to 2a. So that means we can made here like this is the 2a. This is the point is 0 to a. X is equal to 0 to a. So that means curve is also crossing through this one and crossing through one. अभी आ रहे क्लास ये सब कुछ सैनिटाइज किया कि नहीं आया आपको सैनिटाइज चलो बैठिए फिर वो कि काफी आदमी पूरा चारों तरफ कॉफ फैला चल परेशान 0 to a. So the curve is like may pass and come to the origin. Okay, but what manner we see the more things. Okay, it's go beyond 2a or not. It's below the x-axis or not. Okay, but symmetrical about the y-axis. We know these things. Okay. Now we coming to the other points. Intersection is completed tangents at the origin, and one or symmetricity. Let me check asymptotes, internal asymptotes and region. Okay, so one thing you tell me for this equation, is it we get the asymptotes of this one? This is your equation of the curve.
No, sir.
Ready?
No, sir.
Just a second. Sanitization.
ओके ओके केवल पर पूरा सर ये आना हां अंदर कर दो हां कर गेट वेट में भी डाल दो डाल दी
Actually, from last days, the sanitization started to everyone. So more cases has been increased. So mathematics actually is now positive, COVID positive. Okay. So it were chances to call you all, but unfortunately again it extended to 6 months.
So till when it is extended?
Still not because we are planning to call you all in like January in something, but due to again the cases rises and faculties some is COVID became positive and 50%. So now staffs are coming and faculties are coming in the college. Okay, so it's also guidelines from the government and director something. Okay. Okay, so we have seen for this problem is intersections, double points, tangents, and the origin something, symmetricity. And next is the other things I asked you, asymptotes. Is it? Are you getting the asymptotes of this
No,
equation?
sir. We are not getting any.
No, sir.
No. Six.
I said no, sir. C tending to infinity is not possible.
Okay, in asymptotes you write in like one way, full expression like y cube 2 minus y to the power 4 minus square is equal to 0. So highest term is y is constant and also x is constant. And now further, it's no chances of the asymptotes. Okay, because m and y, so we are not getting the even the oblique asymptotes. So you can write here there is no asymptotes to asymptote you must write. Okay, whether you find or not one, but you must write. There is no asymptotes to the given curve. So mostly curve tracing is coming asymptotes. And that's one. The last I'm writing 6, 7 is the region. Region is very important. So means to find in this region curve will exist or not for this case. Okay, from the given expression, okay, we write e square x square is equal to in that form, right, 2a minus 1. So reason in that means you see it is separated one side in only function of and one side function of x only. So what we do in this case, uh, if y is equal to, you see, we want to check. We so far we know that the curve is passes through 0 to 2a and it crosses through the origin. Now we check it's below x-axis or not. Okay, so that means when y is become negative, means below x-axis, that means y become negative. When y is negative, so when y is negative, then what happen? X square, we get some negative value, negative, therefore x is imaginary. So you have to write the curve will not be traced below x-axis, not exist below x-axis. Now we see for the other things, for y is negative x square. Now for x is always positive. Okay, x we take always positive. That is means what we take x, we can take the negative and positive for the all real values of x will exist the y values. Okay, no issue. But one more thing we want to check, is it the curve is beyond the y is equal to 2a? See, because of the reason means a square x square upon y cube 2a minus y is equal to 0. This is the equation of curve. Okay, for
So equal to 1 it will be, no?
So one over
oh yes,
one.
no, no, not 0. This is 1. Now y is equal to 2a. In this case, what happened? It's become infinity left hand side and right hand side is what? 1 for all values of x. Okay, so that means now we need to check the curve is beyond y minus 2a or not. So how to check? So this expression uh, like y cube 2a minus y, which is less than 0. Okay, this term is negative. Okay, the below value we are writing. Now we are talking on the numerator denominator. Okay, so infinity when become when y is equal to 2a and less than 0. Less than is okay, no problem. So that means y less than 0 or 2a is less than 0. Greater than. So y greater than 2a. So this is less than 0 only. Mm, just a second. y less than 0 and this one. Okay, so when this is less than 0 and upper part is always positive. Okay, so for this case LHS is negative and right hand side is positive, so it is not equal, they are not equal. For this value, okay, for this value LHS not equal to RHS. So this implies that the curve 1 will be not traced in the region. Reason is what? Y less than 0 is already done and y greater than 2a. Okay, these things we found. So in this one, the curve is not here, but it's coming like in this manner, and y is the tangent. That means is coming because it need to become tangent. We'll stop here, and this is symmetrical about so y-axis. Again, it's coming. This one will stop here. Okay, so here is the two tangents. So that's why it will touch is such in this manner. When we y-axis the two times, so this is the cusp. Okay, two branches at this point of the curve. Now one more thing. So obviously the curve is will pass from here and will not go beyond this side. This side, the curve will not trace above y greater than 2a. So that means definitely it's crossing through in this manner. But when we talk about this side, okay, so these things special points or we can consider. um, so it's crossing through y is equal to, we will get the tangent by shifting the origin at the point 0 to n, now equating to the 0 like we are mm, small degree terms, double points tangent at the origin. We are how we are getting this one, getting the origin means the lowest degree terms simply. When we shifting the origin to the given equation to the point 0 to a, that means which point is shifted, y is equal means y minus 2a. Means I'm telling that the tangent also exists at 0 to 2 if you are shifting the origin the given curve at the point 0 to 2, you will get the this one by equating the lowest degree terms. So tangent at 0.2a. So given equation is a square x square is equal to y. So y minus 2a, and next point is what? 2a minus this is whole cube. Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
so while checking regions now, it should be like y cube into 2a minus y should be greater than 0. That's why we are getting,
Can you repeat it?
sir, though you have written y cube into 2a minus y less than 0. It should be y cube into 2a minus y greater than 0. So that we would be getting y greater than equal to 0 and y less than equal to 2. In bracket, you have mentioned that y less than 0, which is not in the count.
No, no.
Sorry.
I am finding numerator is when negative. Okay. Numerator is when negative. Y cube, this one. So negative the case when y less than 0. And one more thing we can write, or y greater than 0 and 2a minus y less than 0. In this case, fine.
2a minus y ग्रेटर देन 0, बिकॉज y का अपने को रेंज है कि सर y 2a तक ही जा रहा है, तो अगर इस वाले से करें तो ये हो नहीं पाएगा सर। इफेक्टिवली अपने को y का रेंज 0 से 2a चाहिए ना,
हम्म y से 2a चाहिए. Okay.
इफेक्टिवली पूरा।
हाँ, effectively. But I am just talking means the curve will be not traced. वैसा रीजन को फाइंड करने जा रहे हैं जिसमें कर्व एग्जिस्ट नहीं करेगा. ओके. सो व्हाट इज द रीजन? अब ये तो ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव, न्यूमरेटर इज ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव, राइट हैंड साइड ओनली वन इज देयर.
Okay sir, you have find the reason where curve is not
हाँ, not there. We are not finding curve is there. We are
okay sir.
finding curve will not be traced there. Okay. So that's why. So this is the only case. Means it's negative. That means upper part positive, below is negative, and this side. So negative and left hand side is negative, right hand side is positive. So not possible. Okay, so in this case only this is not possible. Means to say the curve one will be not traced in the region because not satisfy these equations due to this one. And already one more thing. When y is negative, okay, when we take y is negative. Y is negative means below the x-axis. When we take y is negatives, is it x square what become negative? That means x become imaginary. So there is no chance of curve in below the this one. Okay. So now we are finding the tangent at 0 to a. So this is a square x square is equal to this is y minus 2a whole cube and 2 is cancelled out. What the equation 2a minus y minus we are shifting the origin y minus 2a. So this is minus y. Okay, means tangent we are finding. Okay, by shifting we need to move this one to do. Okay, one but I need one more thing here, a special point that we are going to do. So special points and 6, 7, 8. Special points. So special points we can find a square x square 2a y cube minus y to the power 4. And now we differentiate both sides with respect to x. A square 2x is equal to 2a dy square dy by dx means the rate of change of y with respect to x minus 4y cube dy by dx. This implies that 2a square x is equal to 2, this is 6.
A square y square y dash.
So 6a y square minus 4y cube dy by dx. This implies that dy by dx is equal to 2a square x upon 6ay square minus y cube. Okay, we can do the cancel 2 2. So dy by dx means the rate of change y with respect to x. When we take it equal to 0, this implies that 2a square x upon 6a y square or yq is equal to 0. So this term will become 0 when this implies that means implies implied by x square x is equal to 0. So that means there the rate of change is now so x is equal to at 0 and okay, dy by dx is infinity. So these implies is right 6a y square 4a y cube is infinity. That means when it is infinity, that's become as this is equal to 0. So that means it is now uh, at the what place it's become now perpendicular type means it's like become what is that point y square 6a minus 4y is equal to 0. This implies that y is equal to 0 and 6a upon
Three.
means in right here 3 upon 2. So this is also point we are getting. mm, so curve is like that. You see, this is here the point is infinity and it's going on this panel because of y. The point is y is equal to 0 and 3a upon 2. Something is there. Uh, 31.5. I mean, it is
सर
the
11:30 दूसरी क्लास है सर.
okay, okay. So this is the point where it's become like you see the means just parallel to the y-axis. Okay, this is the point where. So that's why it's now taking in such manners. Maximum yes are moving. Um, okay, the last one we get the tangent not required, but we can do because these things we see in tomorrow. Okay. Okay, in the next lecture, we do more questions. Okay. Okay, you have a class, and those who have mark or attendance the Google Classroom.